So we found the rad stags over there. Oh, it said it was gonna take us to Paul Revere's house, which I want to check out.
8D next.
8D. So right now we're missing 1, 2, 4. And I guess I don't know how high this goes. 9. Is someone's house? Paul Revere's house. Oh yeah, here it is. Built in 1680, this wooden building, the oldest structure in all of Boston. In 1770, this home was bought by the famed patriot Paul Revere. Paul Revere dwelled here with his family, including his 16 children. 16 children? With the same woman or with multiple? These are the hard-hitting questions. I need to know this. It's only a Google search away, but I can't. Until 1800, Paul Revere was living here when he made his famous midnight ride to Lexington and Concord, or as they pronounce it, Concord, to warn Samuel Adams and John Hancock that redcoats were en route to arrest them and seize the militia weaponry. Go. When your pull-out game is too weak. Jesus Christ. That's funny, though. Hey, how do I get up there? I want to read his desk. It's gonna take us over there. It's gonna take us to that old North Church area that we passed by. This area we passed by when we were doing the tavern, Shamrock Tavern, west with Drake and Buddy. Yep. We already read that, I think. Oh, that's the lantern. Oh, that's the end. But I'm missing the other ones though.
1R. The trail ends right at the church.
1R. So I'm missing 2 and 4. I don't know if there are a 2 and a 4 that actually exist, but I mean, we pretty much did the trail all the way here. Jetpack. Whenever I get that, I'm coming back and I'm going upstairs. The Old North Church. We read this a while back, but I'll just go ahead and read it again. I don't know how much I hit my mic there. Built in 1723, the Old North Church is the oldest standing church in Boston. Its 191-foot tall steeple also makes it the tallest church in Boston. Night of April 18, 1775, Lieutenant Colonel Smith marched with 700 British soldiers to Concord on a mission to disarm the rebels. Using a plan devised by Paul Revere, Robert Newman climbed to the top of this church and lit 2 lanterns to alert patriots that the redcoats were coming up the Charles River, thus inspiring Longfellow's famous verse, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. The battles of Lexington and Concord that followed would start the American Revolution. And there's a lantern. Alright, well, let's see what's in here. They're gonna be like, you're missing 2 and 4. So I'm gonna need you to go back out there and look. Search for the railroad. Alright, well, we in now, boys. In. You're ruining the moment. Oh, you ruined the moment, you freaking dumb fool.
That's how we do things around here. Wow. They're not going to need
They
that
ruined
stuff
it.
anymore.
They ruined that Angelic music. Oh. God, is that you? Get your bless RNGs out. Alright. Hey, I gotta look in here and see if they got any loot. There we go. Ah!
That's what I call a confirmed kill.
It's like Resident Evil. They look dead, but they get up. Cream dress. Yep. I like how my knife has blood on it. Just noticed that. It'll probably fade away. I'm like a scary guy with a bloody knife in a church, am I right? Like a freaking organ or something? Let's check these real quick. I gotta go that way, wherever that takes me. Oh, that's what I saw. Mike is amused by blood. Monk gods. This is so cool, though. I mean, the lighting, or as they like to call it, the God Ray. It's an actual option in the game options. The God Ray. Pretty cool. All right, let's go up and check the other side, and then we're gonna go in through that door down there. Follow the lantern. Withered feral ghoul. We need Sonya to freaking blow this wall open. Why is it green in here? Real quick, just make sure there ain't nothing over here. Oh, purified water. I'm scared.
Tunnel snakes rule! Sorry. I heard that a long time ago.
Why would you choose to say that right now? I don't know. That's funny. Good job, McCready. Tunnel snakes rule. Number 26. Peter S. Medard, George Clark, tomb, 1809. So it does have writing on it. Oh my. Ah!
Opening fire! Find anything useful on him?
I grabbed some caps
Good,
before you went down.
barrels. Like shooting ghouls in a barrel.
I wish I could read what that says, man. Why were
Yeah,
these...
We should get the heck out of here. Now would be good.
Why were they, like, getting into the crypts? In a way, the coffins. Unless that's just the... Damn it. You're not letting me pass, are you? You really want to get out of here, bud. Well, I gotta go past you. Sorry.
Either I'm blacking out or it's dark as hell in here.
Oh, jeez, it's a code. It is the code. You want me to put a code? It's a good thing I wrote it down here. Boston. The Freedom Trail. Spin clockwise. Press button.
It spins.
So I can only spin to the letters. There's no number that's on here. So the first one would be an A. Happens.
So, that's not right.
What do you mean it's not right? Oh no, we gotta do it in order. So the first one should be an R, I guess. I feel like I missed a couple of these.
Oh, so it starts with R?
So I'm gonna say it probably as road. Even though I don't have 2 on here. Let's see.
Oh, have to start over.
Or I guess I just do it in the order that I wrote it down, I guess. Let's try out that first. So, first one would be an R. I only have 6 written down, so the next one should be an I. Oops.
Here
Wrong.
we go again.
So then I am missing some then. I only stumbled upon 6 total. I've got 1 R, 3 I, 5 R, 6 O, 7 A, 8 D. I'm missing 2 and 4. So I don't know if those are out there somewhere and I just missed it. Let me tell you, pretty bad if that's the case. I don't know what you would make. It's definitely something road. Because the last, if you do 5, 6, 7, 8, that spells road. So the first thing is an R, and then there's an R, there's something missing, there's an I, and then there's something missing. We gotta think of a word. I think they aren't out there, so we have to figure it out then. So it's something. It's R blank I blank road. Oh, railroad. 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 I'm gonna change it to that other R that I haven't touched yet. I guess we have to hit the other A again. There's only one A.
There we go.
Unca S. Railroad, using railroad for password, Kappa. I know, I thought it was gonna be something else, but no. It's like just using password for password. Alright, well. That was disappointing. It took me a while to figure it out, but I wish they would have said something else. Circuit breaker lid. Activate. When I did this, I didn't write anything down and just guessed it first try. Well, breaker's not functional. I was like, I better write this down because I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
I didn't want to use my flashlight because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna spoil anything. Let's see. Let's see if we can try and friggin' persuade here.
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
You wanted to see us. So that means you're playing by our rules. So, answer my question.
Alright. I follow the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy. He says as he's wearing Enclave armor.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Lie. I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy and hooks me up with a lead. Who the heck is Carl, and why would I help him out of a jam? I don't know how far back this goes. This could go back like very early game, which was like months.
A response would
months
be appreciated.
I just heard a rumor about you guys in Diamond City. I'm definitely not trying that.
I just heard a rumor about you guys in Diamond City.
I see. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Desdemona.
And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
Who's this
I
tunnel
need info.
snake?
Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
Sounds like I have a stalker.
Sounds like I have a stalker.
It's not like that, Chief. A lot of people know about you. The Brotherhood of Steel let you into their ranks. That's a hell of a thing there. And, as if that wasn't enough, Des, seriously, you haven't heard of him? He's the leader of the Minutemen. It seems like the whole Commonwealth is flying his flag.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
That Deacon guy looks like Johnny Knoxville. With the sunglasses on. Alright. The only ones fighting the Institute? That's not true. Brotherhood of Steel are as well, but they're kind of
If we're
stuck
done
right now.
here, let me know.
You help since? I want to lend a hand? Whoa, wait a minute. The railroad helps since?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. I'm looking for help to find him.
Someone stole your boy? That's terrible. Do you know who did it? For your sake, I hope the Institute isn't involved.
Kellogg kidnapped him.
Well, you got your revenge. But that doesn't bring your son back. I'll have Deacon look into this. If anyone can find a lead on your boy, he can. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, but I kind of want to hear your explanation in game, so I'm gonna play dumb. A synth? What's that?
I've heard rumors. What are they, really?
The Institute created them. Synthetic humans. They're mostly organic, part machine. Somewhere along the line, they became more than just constructs. They think, they feel, and they act just like you and me. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Kind of acts a little bit like a synth, but, yeah.
Why does the Institute treat them that way?
They're playing God, tinkering with things they don't fully understand. From that lofty vantage, it's easy to deny their creation's very humanity.
Aren't synths just machines? And machines are tools.
They started that way. But if it's impossible to tell a single difference between a synth and a human, they must be treated the same. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
I guess. They don't necessarily destroy all synths. They kind of help them out and let them go on their way, as like the guy in Fallout 3 wanted, I guess.
If we're
But
done here,
we
let
killed
me
them.
know.
And Brotherhood of Steel just are gonna destroy everything. They're not gonna help anyone.
Could you elaborate?
Answer with your gut on this. Your heart. If you had to put yourself in danger to save a synth, would you do it?
Me as a person, probably not. But my character, I feel like it would be more interesting if you did,
If
rather
we're
than
done
destroy
here,
everything.
let me know.
It depends on the circumstances.
There's no middle ground with this. Would you
Wow,
risk
okay,
death
this is the
to
second
save a
time I'm
synth
dancing around the
or
question.
not?
Think of Valentine. That's actually a good point. Yeah, I would 100% say Valentine. Yep.
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. We'll do what we can to look into your missing boy. What the Institute has done to your family and others is what drives us. Normally, you're exactly the type of person we try and recruit. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute.
I wish
In
I brought
turn, we can
Valentine
help
with me
you.
on this.
See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Dang. Yeah, there would have been some interesting dialogue had I brought Valentine. That's kind of my fault. I probably should have thought about that. Well, started tradecraft. That's funny. Alright. We can talk to Deacon. Let's go ahead and, check out this. So... I think last time we leveled up was the last session, and we got, big leagues for, melee weapons. I think it's probably a good idea to get armor this time around. Because what's the fourth and final perk? It's 39, which we're not even 39 yet. So I think we'll take armor because I want to start making better armor. I'm probably going to need that. And I think my science is pretty decent. Science is at 2. So let's take armor. Well, this was definitely an interesting introduction. Let's talk to some people.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Do you really have to be so cagey?
Cagey? Hell, that was downright hostile.
The precautions are necessary. In our business, if we underestimate our enemy's capabilities, it's game over. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
Come on, Charisma. I need some good rolls here.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She kind of
She's
did.
just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sounds like this guy's a companion.
What's the job?
So, up front, the only thing I'll say is that it's gonna be a wild and dangerous ride, but probably nothing new for someone like you.
Okay.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Meet Deacon at the old highway. Well, McCready, you might be coming along, or you might be switching out for this guy. I don't know. Tradecraft. Deacon wants me to join the railroad. In order to join, I have to help him on a mission. He'd said he'd meet me by the old freeway outside Lexington. Okay. Let's finish talking in here. Glory. Glory.
Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, that is.
Are you a synth?
For a human? What do you mean?
You were born in the Wild Human Model 1.0. You ain't bad for that model. Not in the same league as us since, but hey, not your fault.
Wait, are you guys all synths? What the
Wait. You're a synth?
In the artificial flesh. And before you start with all the questions, the only thing I'll say about it is this. All those rumors out there are bullshit. I'm as real a girl as you'll ever meet. The only difference is, I bet your assembly instructions were a hell of a lot more fun. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into. We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you is true, I'd like you on our team.
What? You don't believe Deacon?
Given what I saw, yeah. He might be the real deal. I know Dez said we don't got room, but talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
Wow, we just talked to a synth. I ain't talking about Nick Valentine, which is obvious. That lady looks as real. Let me tell you. Let me talk to this guy.
Hey there.